So today we have this question number 32, longest valid parenthesis of lead code, and this is also similar to the GFG question, longest valid parenthesis, and then this question also I built 2021 final, same question. And surprisingly, this valid substring is also same. They have given it easy, they need to upgrade it to hard only, hard or at least medium. So we'll be looking at this. Here's the code, like if you are here for the code, here's the code and it will be also in the description. So there are four ways to solve this code. You already must have read the question, blah blah blah. So there are total four ways to solve this question. Uh, One is simple brute force, traversing each and every string and just going to and fro to check which one is the longest. Then using DP, obviously, like uh, we need to create this single array. Then meaning of this is, for example, you have this kind of string. Then meaning of each array is every string ending on this string. Every string ending on this, meaning here, every string ending on this. Like that's how DP work. I'll explain it in some other video. Then there is stack. This one is easy. Like this one is easy to understand, but the thing is, it uses extra space. This will also I'll discuss in some other video. The main solution which like I found very fascinating was this without using extra space. So in this, what we do is we keep count of both the parentheses. For example, I'll take a sample question here. This one is my kind of sample question. Okay, this is my sample string. So what we need to do, first we'll traverse from left to right, then we'll traverse from right to left. We'll use two for loop for traveling left to right, then right to left. And what we'll do in this, we'll keep count of these parentheses. Like this is a opening parenthesis, this is a closing parenthesis. So opening parenthesis I'll be storing in right, and sorry, opening parenthesis I'll be storing in left, and closing parenthesis I'll be storing in right. So I just need to store the count. For example, if I'll just go through it, count will be one of left, one of right, then two of left, two of right, three of left, four of left, three of right, four of right, and then it will be five of right. So that's how like overall count will be five of right, and then one, two, three, four, four of left. So that's how we'll be traversing. So we need to keep count of both the parameters using two variables, left and right I'm using. We need to traverse from left to right and find maximum length. Then we need to traverse from right to left, find maximum length. I'll tell you how to find this maximum length. Then we need to return maximum length. Like this is our all overview. So two and like three key points I would like to discuss. First key point is if at any condition, if no, just I'll just show you the intuition first. For example, I'm having the simple string. Okay, here if you'll see, L is equals to 2 and right is equals to 2, and this is also a complete string. So we like we saw, if left is equals to right, I'll show you again another string, 2 left, 2 right. This is also a complete string. Then again this one, if L is equals to 4 here and R is also equals to 4. So if these two are equal, this means that we have a complete valid string, and this can be considered. Now just imagine this R was 5 here, this R was 5. Now this is not a complete string because R got 5 here, but if we'll see, this is a complete string which is valid also and which our question wants also. So whenever the L is equals to right, when the count of both the parentheses are equal, then we can say that we have a string, and we just need to find if it's a max string or not. That's it. Keep the count of L and R and keep a count of max also. If it's max, then return this max in the end. Like first traverse from left to right, then traverse from right to left, keep a check of max, keep a check of max, and then in the end return this max. So that we'll be doing. Okay, first point covered. Second key point was just a second. Second key point was we were just look at this. When we are traveling from left to right, when we are traveling from left to right we are traveling. Okay, left to right. We are keeping a count also. L and R. L is 1, L is 1. R is 1, R is 1. L is 2, okay, L is 2. R is also 2. L is 3, L is 4, R is 3, then R is 4. Now, R is 5. R is 5. So we already know what happened when L and R are equal. We already know. But what happened when you do not encounter any opening parenthesis, but you have encountered a closing one? Just a so whenever we encounter like closing ones more than the opening one, this means that our string is invalid. Like just observe this thing. If you haven't declared, like if we do not have three opening brackets, if we do not have three opening brackets and we are having three closing brackets, so this whole string will be invalid. Na? It will be valid till L is equals to right. Till these two strings, this will be valid till L is equals to right. I'll give you another example. Like this case is kind of important, like why we are breaking it, off. For example, we are starting like this, okay. Yep. Now keep the count of L and R. So L is equals to 1, okay. L is equals to 2 now. L is equals to 2, sorted. R is equals to 1, R is equals to 1, R is equals to 2, sorted. Now till this point our string was L is equals to R, so our max length will be L plus R, basically L plus R, because we have found two left and two right and they all are equal also, like L and R are equal also, so total length will be 2 into L, or you can do 2 into R also, 2 into R, it will be the same thing. But as soon as we encounter a closing bracket, and for that we do not have any opening bracket, which means R is greater than left. When R will be greater than left, when there will be more closing and there will be less opening. This means that after a certain point our string gets invalid, and when that get invalid, whenever R is greater than L. For example, I'll give you so many examples, like it will get clear directly. I'll just show you when our substring will get invalid. This thing. Okay. Then this, something like this. So we were moving easy, like this. L is equals to 1, L is equals to 1, R is equals to 1. Okay. L is 1, 2, 3, 4. So total L is equals to 5. It's completely okay. Like we have 5 opening brackets. Let's hope in further we'll find 5 more closing bracket. We are just hoping this, okay. So there will be no problem if L is greater than, because once we have opened, let's hope we'll find a closing in further. Now we found one right, okay. Right is 2, right is 3, right is 4, right is 5. Till this point our string is completely valid. Till this point L is equals, either L should be greater than R, or L and R should be equal. These two conditions, if these are true when going left to right, it is completely normal. It is completely normal. This is nothing big, okay. Once like this was a complete string, and we can also insert its length in max length also, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 5 into 2 or 5 into 2 or 5 plus 5. Basically max length was equals to 10. Max length was equals to 10. But the problem arises as soon as we encountered our right, and our right goes to 6 but our left is equals to 5 only. The problem arises because we know that we do not have any opening for this closing right one. Just understand this, we do not have any opening bracket like on left of this, like we do not have any opening because left is smaller than right. So what this indicates is that now at this point our string needs to be refreshed, which means our L and R needs to be 0 again. We'll start all over again from this, and whatever we had earlier, we'll store that in our max length. Basically I'll just show you on LeetCode, like they have shown such a good solution, such a good video solution. These 4 are the like solutions. We can go through them also. So here's the solution, left to right scan, okay. I'll just do it. left bracket count, right bracket count. Okay, there they found L is equals to R. Whenever you found here also, whenever we find out that L is equals to R, we just take the max. We just take the max, like the previous was greater, or like current string is greater. Then move ahead. L is 2, no problem. If left is greater than right, no problem. Again, L is 3, no problem. L is 4, no worries. Right is 2, okay. It is not, neither it is equals to left, neither it's greater, so no problem. 6 on 6. Right is 3, L is 4. I have told you here also. If left is greater, no worries. If left is equals to right, no worries. While going from left to right, there are no worries if these two conditions are like any one of them are there. Okay, so in this, like in left to right scan, we did not encountered any vague situation. Now let's see the same thing for right. Let's see the same thing for right. I have written here also this thing. When moving from left to right, if right is greater than left, which means if we have more closing parentheses than we have openings, so left and right will be equals to 0, and string ends there, and left and right goes back to 0 again, and we start traveling from there. Similarly, if moving from right to left, which means if moving from back to starting, if left is greater than right, now the situation is just reversed. How it is reversed, I'll explain you using this example only. For this, I'll keep the count. We have right 1 sorted, we have left 1 sorted. Now we have right 2 sorted, we have right 2, then we have right 3 sorted, we have left 2, okay, sorted, we have left 3 sorted. Till this point our string was perfectly going, like it was going perfect, because right was either greater than L or right was either equals to L. But just remember that we are going from right to left side. We are going from right to left now. Okay, now but things changes when L goes greater than right. As soon as this left goes greater than right, we know that we have more opening parentheses than we have then we are having closer ones. For example, left are 4. If I'll just give you this string, left are 4 and right are total 3. So 1, 2, 3. So by just looking at it, we can see that there are total 3 rights, 3 left. Okay, this is sorted. This is sorted. We can even return the max length. We can even return the max length to 6. No worries. But as soon as our right goes to 4, sorry, our left goes to 4. As soon as our left goes to 4, problem arises because we cannot consider this string. This is an invalid string. So we need to break it right here, and on this point we need to make r equals to 0, left equals to 0. Then again we need to traverse if there are further strings. So that's what is done here. Again, right to left scan. Let's go. Left 0, right 0. Okay. Right 1, right 2, left 1, left 2. Sorted. L is equals to right. As soon as we find out that left is equals to right, we need to store the length because this is a valid string. So we have stored that max length will be 4. Now go ahead. Here you saw that left got greater than right because we do not have 3 closing bracket, but we are having 3 opening brackets, so this will be an invalid string. Now what we'll do, we'll just make left and right 0 and we'll start traversing from here only. Like we'll just move forward and we'll make left equals to 0, right equals to 0. We'll move forward. Again we found 1 right bracket, 1 left bracket, so the length will be 2, but max length will be 4 only because 2 is less than 4, and in the end we'll return 4. So the same thing we did here also. I'll just tell you. Left to right traverse, this is left to right traverse. Okay, if it's a opening, then increment left. If it's a closing, then increment right. If left is equals to right, then store the max length, whatever the max length is. Else if right goes greater than, if right goes greater than, like I've shown you in this example. If right goes greater than, no, sorry, this one. Yeah, if right goes greater than, so we just break on that point. And what we do, we left and right को 0 कर देते हैं, like we just make left and right equals to 0. Same thing with right to left scan, same thing, just make right to right and left variable 0 again, then traversing from right to left if we found any opening, left plus plus if we found any closing, right plus plus if right is equals to left, max, then we just need to update the max length, and if left is greater than, like in this example also, uh, this point, exactly this point, if left is greater than right, if left is greater than right, then make left equals to right equals to 0, then make both of them equals to 0, and then just in the end of the program return max length. So that was a like code, and these four are similar. If you want to practice, there is nothing like practicing in this. So these four are similar. I'll provide the link in the description.